Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Uh, I'm so glad to be here with you today. If you're not hearing my mic, let me take off the mic so you can hear me well. So, my name is Don Franco, and I'm so excited to be here with you on this particular show today. And it's going to be a very exciting one because we want to be talking about the new initiative of work visas that is being initiated by the Lithuanian government in 2024. Remember, if you go through this channel, you're going to see some amazing video that I raised the alarm of how favorable the Lithuanian work environment is. And that video has almost 16,000 views. And today I bring you great updates on that Lithuanian line. The government has initiated a smooth pathway for work visas for people who are coming from abroad. Reason because recruiters have been a little bit slow recently as far as work visas are concerned. Why? Because when they apply, when they recruit, when they launch job from people from abroad, in most cases, when they come into Lithuania, they want to go to other places. So this video today, we're going to walk you through on this new initiative program on 2024. And if you have already joined the live, you are welcome. Please share to other people for them to join, because if you get into this live on the first position, if you get the opportunity on the first position, you apply, you will definitely be chosen as far as this job is concerned. If my audio is good, please tell me yes, audio is good, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Wherever you're watching from, let me know. I usually do my lives are abroad because I don't have time to program live. It takes a lot of time and energy, and I don't like. I'm gonna actually look for time to actually make sure that when this I'm to go live, I'll actually tell you at what time I'm gonna go live. So you are welcome. Let me get us ready. Yeah, so I'm trying to verify if I'm live both on YouTube and Facebook now, so that I wouldn't have any problem with my followers who are watching from Facebook. Just give me a second. Let me verify that I'm sure. Okay. All right. Perfect. We are live on both platforms. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to take you through a very exciting program, and I'm going to share my screen to you on this particular live. I'm going to walk you through on how to apply for this opportunity. So you got to have a pen and a paper so that you pick some important points, and at the end I'm going to share the link. So you're going to request for the link if you are on this live show. Applications for work in Lithuania 2024 initiative is now open, and overseas skills can apply. If you are anywhere in the world and you're interested in working in Lithuania, you can apply. Remember, I told you how Lithuania is the most favorable country to actually get into in Europe. That was last year. I think that was 6 months ago. And a lot of people have actually gone to Lithuania through me. And now we were recently facing this particular problem, and the problem was recruiters were becoming reluctant to actually give us contracts to hire from abroad. Why? Because some of our clients went into Lithuania and they decided to go to other Schengen countries. But now the opportunity is now being streamlined by the government in collaboration by the European Union. So there's no way you'll get into Lithuania and then you have a work and you escape and go. So if you want to go and work in Lithuania for at least 1 year, not to escape. If you escape, you will not be able to have a visa in any Schengen country, because your data will be put in all the Schengen country states. So it's good for you to know this before you actually watch. So the global workforce landscape is constantly evolving, and it comes with a plethora of opportunities. What you'll be expected here is that you're going to apply for a work permit with or without a job offer. As far as this opportunity is concerned, you can apply for work permit with or without a job offer. And there are 80 occupations that are urgently in demand that are chosen by the Lithuanian government for this initiative in 2024. Another one is that you don't need IELTS to actually apply for these opportunities wherever you're coming from. So you don't need IELTS to actually apply. And immediate relocation with your family, because like I usually tell my followers, the work visa is the most easiest kind of visa that you want to attain, that you want to have, wherever you want to travel to, because it is a smooth and a straightforward path to you, regardless of your situation in your present country. Let's take, for example, you are in China, you don't have a visa, you are in Europe, you are in Asia, you are in the Philippines, wherever you are, and you don't have a visa, or you even have maybe tourist visa. The best visa that you can get to go out is a work visa, because the responsibilities are being engaged upon by your employer. Sometimes when you're going in for tourists, you have to justify that you're going to come back. Sometimes when you're going in for students, you have to justify you're going to come back. But the work visa, you don't need any justification, because you are going to work. So regardless of your status, you can be given a work visa. That's what I want you to know. And then, furthermore, Lithuania provides a generous financial incentive of 3,788 euro to highly skilled specialists. If you are a highly skilled specialist, you are good for this opportunity. And they also assist you with the cost of relocation, making the transition smoother and very easier. There is an actor that the government has engaged, and I'm going to share my link, my video. I'm going to share the live video for you to actually know this actor. If you are watching me and you want to join my live, if you want to join this live so that we can chat, to ask more questions, please indicate wherever you are watching from. If you are watching from YouTube, indicate. Sorry about that. All right, so indicate wherever you are watching me from. If you are watching from YouTube, indicate so that I can pull you to join my live. So that I can pull you to join my live now. If you're on Facebook, put a message. I can pull you up to join my live and ask any question, so that I'll walk you through on this process together. You can ask any question and I'm going to answer that to you. Okay, let me go to YouTube and let me see. All right, so anybody who is watching, please let me know if you want to ask any question. I'm going to be there to actually respond to all the questions for you on this live. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the opportunities that I'm talking about are that, let's talk a little bit about life in Lithuania, right? Talking about life in Lithuania is a smooth one because Lithuania stands out to be one of the most highest country that has good network. Internet network is very smart, very fast. When you're doing live videos like me, you don't have any videos that are bugging, right? Everything is smooth. And then Lithuania endeavors to make the transition as seamless as possible, and opening a bank account is hassle-free when you are already in Lithuania. And also, relocating with your family is one thing that I want to talk about for those of you who are married or who intend to get married. In that, relatives of individual holding an EU blue card or an intra-corporate transfer resident permit are eligible to obtain family-based resident permit to relocate to Lithuania, right? And then work visa for highly skilled workers. There's what we call an EU blue card that's going to be offered to you, and the non-skilled workers, they also have another one. It's type C Schengen visa. Type C Schengen visa. And then they say the higher education is one of the qualifications, so you need to have at least a degree for this initiative, and minimum qualification of some few years of experience, at least 2. Job offer from a Lithuanian employer. Professional listed in this key qualification are lacking in Lithuania. So the Work in Lithuania initiative transcends industry boundaries, offering a lot of opportunities for you, right? Benefit: choosing Lithuania as your career destination comes with a plethora of benefits, including high quality of life, affordable living costs, and supportive business environment. For more details, we are going to take you to this amazing site where this actor has signed with the Lithuanian government to supply labor from across the world. Before we get in there, let me sip some water. So what you should be expecting on this second part of this video is that I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to apply. I'll give you a step-by-step guide, the necessary documents that you need, getting help with your relocation, relocating with your family, bringing your pet if that's necessary for those of you who like pets, getting to Lithuania, finding accommodation in Lithuania. I'm going to walk you through on all this. All right, so guys, let me click on the share button and do the magic. Okay, so let me share on my screen, and let me put it up on the screen for you to have a look. And then this is where we are. Okay, just read through the information in front of you. All right, as you can see on your screen, we have work in Lithuania, and we are on the part of employers. employees, and now we have 110 different jobs that are recruiting right now with different positions. These are different job types, and they are recruiting right now. We also have this web page is work in Lithuania slash smooth forward slash smooth slash relocation. Let me copy this and quickly put it on YouTube channel to anybody who is watching. Let me see who is watching. Oh, let me put it on Facebook first. All right, let me put it on. Okay. All right, so yeah, that's it. And then as you can see on your screen, this is the information. And like I said, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to apply. So the recruiter's website is workinglithuania.com/smooth/relocate. So these are the steps. The first one, the necessary documents that you need for this opportunity. What are the necessary documents? First, these are the necessary documents. If you are a non-EU national, getting an EU blue card is the easiest way. If you are a passport or ID is all you need to start if you are EU national. If you are still studying, you'll find ample opportunities to build a career while studying in Lithuania. If you are a Ukrainian national, these are the key information for you. So they have broken down everything in a very simple way for you to capture the information without any stress. So let's click here to relocate to Lithuania as a non-EU national. Non-EU nationals are people like Africans, Asians, Indians, all over all the different parts of the world. If you are not a highly qualified specialist, you will still have your opportunity here. That's why I said you should stick around and let me walk you through this perfect path to go to Lithuania without the need of any agents. I feel happy when I share information for free, right? But when you come to me, know that you're going to be charged. Okay, so guys. All right, so guys, as you can see, what you can see here, the Blue Card Roadmap external service provider, the Blue Card Roadmap processing in Lithuania. These are the different steps. And as you're watching on this live, please do put a comment and let me know where you're watching from. And so let's start with a step-by-step guide to apply for a Blue Card through external service providers. Okay, you click here. These are the steps. Work in Lithuania, Blue Card. First stage is employees eligible for Blue Card must be verified and based on salary, education, and work experience. Second stage, mediation letter. The employer submits a mediation letter to the Lithuanian Migration Department via its e-service. Third stage, Blue Card application process. Fourth stage, collection of Blue Card. Fifth stage, declaring the place of residence in Lithuania. This is in a form of a PDF. I'm just going to save that for anybody who will need it. I will give you the different stages that you want to apply when you are applying for a Blue Card. This is for highly skilled professionals in Lithuania. Now, if you Blue Card roadmap processing in Lithuania, the first one was the external service providers. How is it processed? Let's click here. And then how is it processed? You can see that the first stage, employee eligibility. So you have to be eligible for the Blue Card. Second stage, mediation. Third stage, Blue Card application process. Fourth stage, collecting the Blue Card. Fifth stage, declaring the place of residence in Lithuania. It's almost the same as the PDF that I just downloaded. Now, if you are not a highly qualified specialist, in case you don't qualify as a highly qualified specialist, there are two main ways to obtain a resident permit in Lithuania. This is good. Okay, so before we get into that, Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into that, I want to come back to you and to ask if you think the information that you are just seeing on your screen is good. If it is good, please do share this live. Do put a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel for good and more exciting news like this as far as applying for jobs abroad is concerned. Okay, so let's go back to our drawing board and see what we've got here. Okay. Nope. Okay, so we're on this screen and we're saying that if you are not a highly qualified specialist, we have two options for you. The first one is that you can get an offer for a job in Lithuania and apply for a permit while still residing abroad. Another one is that you can come to Lithuania and apply for a permit here, but remember that you will not be able to start working until you have received your residence permit. This option two, ladies and gentlemen, option two for this opportunity is what I have been using with my clients since time immemorial. This is what I've been using with my clients because, like I told you, that for some reason Lithuanian recruiters have been a little bit reluctant to actually give you work permit from abroad. And what they do is that when you get into Lithuania, that's why I have been processing Schengen visa type C, Schengen visa for people to get to Lithuania, to Latvia, to Luxembourg, to Germany, to all these EU countries. When you get into Lithuania with your tourist visa of 90 days, it is easy for you to get this work permit. Whether you're skilled, this is for unskilled, right? So it is hard for them to actually recruit people with unskilled capabilities when they are out of Lithuania. So this is the very easy path for you that you would want to follow, right? If you're watching, thank you, and please do stay around to the end because I'm going to walk you through this process and I'm going to share the link to this video at the end of this video. I just said I should give you an insight about that. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board and see what we've got. We're talking about different options. And we say that option one is to get an offer if you are not a highly qualified skilled worker. Yes, it is still possible to get recruited from abroad, but you will need to sign a lot of conditional letters that you will not run. Some people usually go and then they disappear, right? You need to write a lot of conditional letters that you will not run. This is very important. And then the second one is the easiest and the most reliable. Okay, temporary residence permit. External service providers. A step-by-step guide to applying for a temporary residence permit through external service providers. It's still going to be the same thing that we saw. The temporary residence permit processing in Lithuania to get it processed. So when you're already in Lithuania, these are the different steps that you need to expect. Step one is to be eligible. Eligibility criteria, direct employment. The employment period in Lithuania is at least 6 months. When you have to, before you get a work permit in Lithuania, you need to have a job of at least 6 months. The second one is the employee must meet at least one of these requirements, have proof of qualification. For example, certificate from an educational institution. Another one is have at least 1 year of relevant work experience. Another one will receive a monthly salary which is equal or higher than the average monthly salary that is being paid in Lithuania. That's the first stage. Your eligibility, very important. This is for people who have already gotten into Lithuania and they're unskilled. So when they have a skill, the best approach for you is to actually get a tourist visa to get into Lithuania to process your stuff there. And then the second stage is that the mediation letter. If an employee is eligible for a TRP, then the employer submit a mediation letter to the Lithuanian Migration Department via its e-service system. And what happens is that the mediation letter is assigned a number which needs to be entered in the TRP application form. The third stage is that the application process in Lithuania may take from 45 to 90 days, and the process has 3 steps. First, the employee submits the application online, then the employee books and attend an appointment at the immigration department. The fourth stage, collecting the temporary resident permit. The employee has 2 options to collect the temporary residence permit. Option 1, the employee can have their TRP delivered by them through service or on the address, or they can go there on site. The last stage, declaring the place of residence in Lithuania. Upon collecting the TRP, the employee will have 1 month to declare their place of residence in Lithuania. So these are the different processes that you need when you want to actually process your visa in Lithuania. How do you sound, guys? I think it is amazing for anyone who is on this live. So I want to ask, if you are still watching, there's my friend who is watching and we're communicating from WhatsApp. Please, if you want to come on this live, if you're comfortable just with your phone, I can share the link to this live, and then you ask any question you want to ask concerning this visa, and I will give you a good information in details right on this live show. It is possible. You can call directly from this live and I'll pick your call from this live. Everything is possible as far as this show is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are moving through this process of applying from Lithuania, there's one thing I want to tell you. What limits your success is in your mind. It's fear. But if you break these different obstacles, then your future is in your hands. And so as we will walk you through this process, it's a very early morning. I've not started my day yet. I said, let me make this short live for you so that we can walk you through, and as far as this opportunity is concerned. You have to know that the earlier you take the opportunity, the better. All right. Okay. So, all right. You can read about the resident permit options here, and you can read more about declaring your place of residence here. So, yeah, guys, these are some of the information that you need to know. Let's talk about smooth relocation, a step-by-step on how to relocate. Necessary documents. We're talking about getting help with relocating to Lithuania. Let's go to how you can get help to relocate to Lithuania. Understanding and navigating the work environment in Lithuania is very important. And I want you to look at the screen and let's go through step by step. Okay, getting help relocating to Lithuania. Now, this is it to get the help. There are some actors that you can use to get the help from. Relocating with your family. With documents, you need the blue card. Family members of employees with an EU blue card or an intra-corporate transfer resident permit card receive family-based resident permit, right? And then kindergartens, a wide variety options are offered for parents. Yeah, there are nice schools too as well. So you have everything at your hand. Okay, so that was for the getting help, relocating with family, bringing your pet, and relocating with family. What do they have to tell us about a relocation with the family? Family members, okay, okay, so that's the same thing. So I think so finding an accommodation in Lithuania, all these kind of things, you can exploit them on your own when you are trying to apply apply for this job. So let's go now to browse some of the jobs that we have available. Let's look at the jobs that we have available for you from abroad. These are the high skill ones that you need to apply from abroad, right? We have senior strategist PPC specialist. It's Vilnius. Junior Linux system admin, Vilnius. We have accounting and finance services, 27 jobs. Let's click here. Accounting receivable specialist, junior account manager. So we have some couple of jobs. So that's how you find it. When you come to this website, you click and search. And if you fall under this category, you can have a job. Senior specialist, lead team, 7. And country finance manager, all those kind of things. Junior specialist, you can see Western Union accounting supervisor. People who did accounting in school, this is for you. You can grab the opportunity and then you excel. Full-time jobs, around 108 full-time jobs. And language of instruction that you speak in English. Like for those of you, I told you that you should not be afraid or think that you will not be able to get a job in Lithuania because you don't speak English. The options are there for you. And then you can just search and you get a couple of jobs here. So ladies and gentlemen, I didn't sign up. If you want to sign up for this website, you can just click here and sign up. Be your profile to be discovered by recruiters, get matched with relevant jobs, follow companies you want to get job alerts from, apply directly for the jobs by yourself. No need to wait for an agent to help you apply. So these are the possibilities you can get from this website that sign the partnership with the Lithuanian government. You can see they're very structured and all the details that you need are here for you to process the things by yourself. So if I click here, I'm just going to get into the sign up page to sign up and register. I don't want to work in Lithuania. I got my job. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. For those of you who are from Ukraine, you can have your information here. For those of you who are still studying, let's see what options do you have as a student while studying in Lithuania. All right, so guys, that is it. This is an amazing one, and I like the details. I like the details because that's actually what you need to have the right job for yourself. Sometimes working with agents like us will take you a lot of money, but if you can take this opportunity and use your smart brains, you will still go to Lithuania. And there's something I want to announce to you. I hope I can get this contract, and it's going to be a good one. So many jobs in Cyprus on construction industry, and I will definitely need people. I don't know the number yet, but I hope that the contract is going to go through. So I'll come back to this channel and announce this opportunity for you so that we can go through successfully. So if you're still here, thank you. Put a comment, like, share my video, and let your friends know about the education that I offer on this channel for free. All right, let's get back to business and see what Lithuania offers to us. All right, so let's come back to those who are still studying. You can see from your screen, those who are still studying, what opportunities do you have while you're studying in Lithuania? Okay, let's dive in. So when you are studying in Lithuania, if you are an EU national, you don't need to obtain any documents to come to Lithuania for studies. You can stay in Lithuania for up to 3 months from a day of arrival without applying for residence permit. After 3 months, you must obtain a temporary residence certificate and declare your place of residence. The certificates cost 8 points. So €8.60, and is valid for 5 years. Holy moly, very cheap. The temporary residence certificate is usually issued no later than 1 month from the date you submit your application. You will need to provide a valid travel document certifying that you are admitted to study at education institution and all that. If you are a non-EU student, this is where I'm more interested in non-EU students. If you are a student coming from a non-European Union country and you intend to stay in Lithuania for no longer than 1 year, you can get a national visa D. Decision to issue a national visa is made with 15 calendar days from the date of the request, and you may also be granted national visa D for the time it takes to consider your application for a temporary residence permit. You can read more about this visa here. If you intend to stay in Lithuania for longer than a year, you should apply for a temporary residence permit TRP. It is issued for a period of over 2 years, and you can renew that. The process time for TRP depends on whether it's issued or renewed. If you want to obtain your new TRP, the general procedure takes up to 3 months. The fast track procedure takes up to 45 calendar days. And if you want to renew your existing TRP, the general procedure takes up to 2 months. The fast track procedure takes up to 1 month. An application to renew TRP must be submitted at least 2 months in advance, but then no earlier than 4 months before your current TRP expires. You can read more about this here. Guys, I don't know if there's any information that you wanted to hear that I didn't dish it out to you on this live. If there is, please let me know. Ask me your questions, and I'm gonna gladly and happily answer them for you. This is because I have a lot of delight when I share information, when I educate people, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching my live video. My name is Don Franco, and if you did enjoy this live, please, I hope that you subscribe, even if you're going to watch this live later after it has already finished streaming. Thank you very much for having stayed there. Please, I'm going to put the link to this live, to this channel, to this partner on my video. At the end of the video, I'm going to put the link there so you can go through by yourself and apply. If you need my help, please, my inbox is always fresh and open for your emails, right? Thank you very much. And I hope you do recommend my channel for other people to watch. I'm sorry, I usually go live abruptly. I don't know what consequence that has, but before I start my day, I need to do this. So thank you very much. I hope you did enjoy my life. And if you did enjoy, put so many stars.